Over the course of the last 29 years, I've worked with countless numbers of people as a psychologist and a coach to alleviate them from problematic ways of thinking that keep them stuck. Why are they stuck? Well, because they're stuck inside the head that has the blind spot that's trying to solve the problem but keeps going around in a loop. You see how hilarious that can be. I mean, I've been there myself. I understand how difficult it is to have to work within these boundaries of helplessness. So how do you combat this? Well, very simply, you talk to people and you go to different places. The mind tends to get stuck whenever you are in the environment that creates stuckness. So there are two core solutions I recommend for this. Number one, always change your state to a resourceful state whenever you're in your working environment. I like to do this all the time. I've talked about it on other YouTube videos, so go and check them out. Alternatively, what you can do is just simply stand up and break your state. In other words, go out, grab a cup of coffee in your favorite cafe, go in a shower, whatever it might be. You will realize that when you start moving away from that particular location, something seems to hit you and you now have a new perspective. That's one of the reasons why going away on retreats and getaways sometimes does free your mind up a little bit. But what if you're already really busy? What do you do? What if I told you that just 2 or 3 hours sitting down with a group of curated people can actually make a tremendous difference? This is a concept highlighted in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill called the Mastermind. And at Super Scaling, we actually curate quite a number of different kinds of masterminds at multiple levels. If you want really serious and mature thinkers, then you're going to have to come to our top tier mastermind, which will be ready very soon. However, if you're taking a look at the run-of-the-mill, you just want to free your mind, you want to get involved with community, and you don't mind interacting with people and also helping them out, then you're going to build a strong support network for a generic cause. What I like to encourage you to do is sit down and learn to do one of these three things. Number one, just listen to other people's challenges and solutions. You discover that sometimes the challenges and the solutions that they apply are not really applied at the same level. What I found is that a lot of people who face challenges are solving the symptoms, not the root cause of the problem. And that is what causes them to go into this loop. A naive audience, like yourself as an observer, can take a look at that and understand that the problem has not really been solved, and therefore you can verbalize it, offer some suggestions. The second thing you can do is learn to ask really solid questions. Questions, as you know, are the mainstay of a good psychologist and a good coach. If you can ask powerful questions, it can force an individual to think beyond the bounds that they've limited themselves to. And the third thing that you can do is simply brainstorm, curate ideas, and just have fun. Why? Because again, it's about the shift of your own internal emotional state. The moment you can change your state, the easier it will be for you and that community to help one another. Sometimes two completely disparate ideas that have got nothing to do with one another will triangulate, and all of a sudden something interesting happens. You get innovation. So I'd like to encourage all of you, if you've got challenges in terms of trying to solve problems, or you're stuck inside a loop, you're depressed or anxious, whatever it might be, either at an organizational level or an individual level, I'd highly recommend that you reach out. If you'd like to find opportunities to be involved with my community, all you need to do is type into the comments, DM, and I'll reach out to you as soon as I can.